I grew up in a home that was dysfunctional, a lot of drug use. Mother and father wasn't together. So I really didn't know stability or any truth on how this program is teaching me on how I should live and by God's standards and laws. So I grew up in addiction, fully blown addicted at the age of 16, opiates. Then a little further on, maybe my 20s, meth addiction. Well, let me back up a little bit. I have two boys, Landon and Javelin, and I was a child having children, so I was 16 when I had my first child. So I didn't know how to be a father because I was raised up without a father. So I just knew that I needed to support my kids. I knew that, and I wanted to be a good father in my heart because I knew that I didn't have a father, so I knew that I wasn't going to be like my father. I was going to be there and work and do what I needed to do. I wanted to be that, but I didn't know how. So I didn't know I needed guidance, and just going through life working, and I guess that's when addiction really hit because I didn't know, and I was just caught off guard. I just didn't know what life had, and what it was just so much pressure as a young father that I just started using just to medicate and ease the pain. And from there, I went down a dark road of just depression, loneliness, suicide, tried to commit suicide a few times, and in and out of mental institutions, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I knew God was real, but I didn't know he was that personal to where I didn't know where to go to for truth. I just knew that something was wrong with me and I need help, and I just didn't know where to get that help because I was raised in a family that just didn't know the truth. So I wanted to know the truth, so I was searching for truth. So before, of course that led into a lot of sin, once I was away from my kids, living the wrong life and trying to search to feel that hole in my heart, which now I know is only God shaped and only God can fill it. Obviously, a broken relationship, woman after woman, drug use after drug use, and but I started working for a guy. He was a roofer, and he invited me to church. He said, the only way you can work for me is if you go to church with me. And that was right before I come to Teen Challenge because I wanted something different from my life. I was just tired of living in depression and a cycle of, it's like, I need the truth. I need something more. This is not it. I didn't want to live no more. I didn't want to live life no more if this is all what it was. Why am I here on this earth? So I started going to church and hearing the truth, and something started happening inside my heart, hearing truth. And I started to get curious about God and what he said who I was, and I wanted to know who he was. So I heard about Teen Challenge, and I met a guy from church, Michael, and that's who sent me to Teen Challenge. But I heard his testimony and how he went through addiction and his journey for truth, and it landed him here at Teen Challenge, but it changed his life. So I wanted that too because from his experience, and I could relate, and I'm like, well, if he can do it, I can do it. If he found it, then I could find it. So I came to Teen Challenge, and ever since I've been here, it's been tough because it's a new way of learning, a new way of living, and learning to apply it. That's what's been the tough part, is applying it. I just listening and hearing it, the word, but applying the word. But I know the more that I learn and apply it, and it's working for me now I can hear him. And I'm sorry and now I can actually hear him, and now I'm learning to worship God and learn the word. And my pastor, I thank God for the leadership here, that they fathered me into this thing. and let me know, what's going on inside of me. Because I know now I'm a new creation. I just don't understand everything right now, and I don't have to. But I know that he's real now, and that I'm experiencing him in a real way. And he's a personal God. And he loves me. And he wants to do that for me. And so now that I'm here, I'm not going to waste the opportunity of learning, and not only that, but developing me as my experience to help the other guy now that's hurting like I came in, hurting, broken, lost. Now it's my responsibility to say, okay, they hurt like I was. Now I got my leaders teaching me now. That's my goal now, is to help the other weak ones as I can lift them up and show them, hey, this is the way. This is the way. Walk in it. Like I found strength and truth, you can do the same. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to stand arm in arm as a brother and say, hey, this is possible. You just have to apply it. You have to apply it to your life. And anything in life worth having is going to take work. So it's going to take work for creating these disciplines of learning this new way of life. But it's freedom on the other side. Real freedom, real truth. That no drug can add up to it. No relationship, no sin will ever touch it. And now I'm on a journey of truth, and I got peace like never before. And I have them days, of course, but it's all worth it. And now, today, I text my kids and my boy. I got 2 boys, and I send them scripture every morning. One of my boys just went into the Army, and he had his first child, but he did it the right way. And now he's married with his first child. And they text me, and I call them all the time, send them scripture, send them, because I want the truth be important to their ears and where they can read it into their eyes, because that's how you renew, is with the word. And I know that now. By the renewing of the mind, how you do that is by reading the word, ingesting it, and meditating on it. And that's what I want to say to anybody that's struggling with suicide, that sees this, or depression, whatever it is. If it's a young person or old person, what I went through is that I found the antidote, and it's sitting at the feet of Christ and learning his word and meditating on his word and trusting him, and that's the key, is sitting at his feet. And that's where you can find true peace, true rest from all the voices that are on the outside trying to hold us down. And I think I just want to end with that. That's what I found as the medicine, is him.